Welcome to Spartan News. I'm Danielle Young.
And I'm Annie Cutt.
The 33 miners from Chile who were buried when their mine collapsed more than 2 months ago finally emerged from half a mile below. The rescue effort began on August 30th and was successfully completed last night. This is the longest anyone has been trapped underground, and all have survived. The only contact the men had with the outside world were through tiny drill holes, where they received food, water, and medicine. NASA had created this 24-inch life-saving vessel in which these 33 brave men used to escape. The majority of the miners are in fair health, despite the conditions they were under.
3 economists will share the 2010 Nobel Prize for their work on how government policy affects unemployment. The Nobel Prize went to Peter Diamond of the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Dale Mortensen of the Northwestern University, and Christopher Pissardis of the London School of Economics and Political Science. The 3 economists' research focused on barriers to trade, such as misinformation, cost of transportation, or the disparity between companies' and employees' needs. The recipients will split the prize of 10 million Swedish kroner, equal to about 1.5 million US dollars. And now to Marie for a quick weather update.
The weather in Sparkill, New York is currently rainy and cloudy with a high temperature of 65 degrees. Stay tuned for the 5-day weather forecast, covering the local weather from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, as well as the current weather across the nation. So keep watching the Spartan News for the 5-day weather report to find out if you need to have your rain boots and umbrellas or your sunglasses with you this week. And now to Amanda Youngblood with the Business and Technology News Report.
Hi, I'm Amanda Youngblood, and this is Business and Technology. If you live in the city or visit often, you'll be happy to know that 6 subway stations should be wired for cell phone service by the end of next year. However, CEO of Transit Wireless, Chris Jaeger, expects this will occur 6 months earlier and that all 277 underground stations will be wired before 2016 contract deadline. The first to get cell phone service include 5 stations beneath West 14th Street on the A, C, E, L, 1, 2, 3, B, and F lines. The 6th station is West 23rd Street and 8th Avenue, which serves the C and E lines. However, trains are not expected to have service in between stations. Transit Wireless has also formed agreements with AT&T and T-Mobile to carry their signals on communication systems, being billed at no cost to the MTA. The company is still in the process of negotiations with other carriers. Soon, you Tweetbirds will be able to update your status while you wait for your train. This is Amanda Youngblood, and up next is Tanisha Haywood with some exciting STAC activities.
What's going on at STAC, you ask? October 14th is our annual Midnight Madness. Basketball season is finally here. Enjoy a night of fun and games with STAC's very own boys and girls basketball team. Come out and show your STAC pride. And last but not least, on October 16th, Sunday Mass will take place in the chapel. I'm Tanisha, and thanks for tuning in. Back to you, Annie.
Get off the basketball games because I appreciate the support, and it's a lot of fun watching the boys and girls play. They really do an incredible job. The coaches do a really good job just getting everyone in the game and letting everyone get their points. So please come out, support the team, try to show up for Midnight Madness if you haven't signed up for it yet. It's a really great activity. Go to the campus ministry and see what you can volunteer for. There's a lot of super awesome activities out there for you to join. So again, good luck to the basketball team. Good luck to the whole first Midnight Madness. Just show up, be part of your school. Like, don't just sit in your dorm room and do nothing. Actually, get out and do something. There's a lot of great people here for you to meet and party with and go out and do all these volunteer activities with. Coming up is going to be Leslie with the entertainment news.
Thanks, Annie. I'm here again bringing you the latest in entertainment news. Award shows are in full swing this time of year, and the American Music Awards are up next. They recently announced the nominations for this year's award show, with the top nominees being Eminem and Lady Antebellum, who are tied with 5 nominations each. Eminem is up for Favorite Album in both the pop rock and rap hip hop categories. Lady Antebellum is up for Favorite Album in country music. Teen sensation Justin Bieber, or the Bieb as I like to call him, is up for 4 noms, one being Favorite Male Artist in the pop rock category. He's also up for Artist of the Year, along with Eminem, Katy Perry, Kesha, and the Queen Lady Gaga herself. Surprisingly, she's only nominated for 2 awards. The AMAs are not only based on retail sales, but radio airplay, video viewing, and traffic on social networking sites as well. Don't forget to catch the AMAs on November 21st to see if your favorite artist will win. A little news for all you Gleeks out there. Notice anybody missing from Tuesday's episode? You got it. It was Mark Salling. So what's going on? Did he get the boot from the popular Fox TV show? According to Hollywood Life, Mark, who plays Puck, may have breached his contract with Fox because he recorded a solo album. Sources are saying he's putting the band before the show. So will we get to see that hottie with a mohawk on next week's episode? You'll have to tune in on Tuesday at 8 to find out. If you plan on going to the movies this weekend, you can check out Red with Bruce Willis, Conviction with Hilary Swank, and Jackass 3D with Johnny Knoxville and the crew. In the latest Bet You Didn't Know This news, Lady Gaga made an appearance on The Sopranos. Back when the mega pop star wasn't known for her avant-garde style and sometimes raunchy behavior. She was just 15-year-old Stephanie Germanotta. She appeared in Season 3, Episode 9 of the show, where she's hanging out late night at a pool with a bunch of boys. To check out the clip, you can go to gossiponthis.com. Tonight on TV, catch Grey's, The Office, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, The First 48, and don't forget 30 Rock is live tonight on NBC at 8:30. That's all for this week. Stay tuned. Rapid Fire is up next.
Thanks, Leslie. Welcome to another edition of Rapid Fire. I'm your host, Nick Cittadino, along with Tommy Schultz and Brian Finn here. As you can see, we got the jerseys on today. We're getting down to serious work. We're first going to start with the ALCS as the Texas Rangers battle the New York Yankees. Hey, Brian, give me some output. Give me some input of this game. It's a big game, you know, Cliff Lee and I believe CC Sabathia. Am I right?
Well, actually, Cliff Lee pitched Game 5, Nick, so they're going to go with C.J. Wilson first game. Very underrated pitcher, C.J. Wilson. Looked very good against Tampa Bay in the divisional series. I think that C.J. Wilson's capable of pitching a good game. He's able to go toe-to-toe with CC. CC did not look too good against Minnesota. You know, it's going to be a good series. Starts in Texas. So don't count out Texas Rangers in the series. They win Game 1. They're able to do some damage against the Yankees.
No, I agree with you. C.J. Wilson's a great pitcher.
He's good.
And they're trying to hopefully have a lead for two games because, you know, the Yankees in offense and stuff. Hey, Tom, give me some input about this game. What do you think?
It's going to be an interesting series because you look at the Yankees, they've had trouble hitting lefties.
Right.
And the Rangers have 2 great lefties. So now you have to look at it as if C.J. Wilson can pitch an effective game against CC Sabathia, the Rangers could absolutely take this series. It's going to be a matter of them stealing a game before they get to Cliff Lee. Game 1 or 2. They have to take one of those and then get to Cliff Lee.
You're right.
Lee's probably the best pitcher in the postseason right now. If they can get a win in Texas and then they have Lee going in New York, anything can happen. And A.J. Burnett pitching Game 4, he's not a sure thing.
He's
so
not.
It's going to be very interesting. I'm still going to go with the Yankees in this series because they have the hitting and the pitching has been, you know, better. Pettit's looked good. Hughes has looked good and CC's looked all right. So I'm going to go with the Yankees, but I would not be shocked if the Rangers
I agree with you. The Yankees have a much better lineup, I believe. Texas lineup is very good, not at the Yankee level. Guys like A-Rod, Teixeira,
Exactly.
Cano's having a great year. I look for the Yankees to take it, I say 6 games.
Yeah, I would say about the same.
I'm going with the Texas Rangers in an upset. Hopefully their offense, Vlad Guerrero, Josh Hamilton.
We're all rooting for them.
Absolutely.
But,
Hope they can do some damage. All right, let's go to the NLCS now. We have the Giants and the Phillies. Possibly Lincecum versus Halladay first game. Tell me what you
Oh,
got.
man, that's going to be a great matchup. It's only Roy Halladay's second start in the postseason, but hey, no-hitter first game.
Right.
No complaints about that. Lincecum struck out 14. This is going to be the best pitching matchup of the postseason so far. This game is going to go 2-1, 1-0. It starts in Philadelphia, but this is one game where I think the Giants really need. And I think the Giants will win this game. I think Lincecum's going to step up and make the
We're talking about game 1. Don't forget about game 3. You're going to have Matt Cain going against Cole Hamels. That's a great matchup there, too. Pitching is going to be the focus in this series, so it's going to be whoever can hit. I think it's going to be the Phillies. I'm going to take the Phillies. Probably 6. But if Lincecum can outpitch Holiday, then it will change the entire dynamic of the series. So we're going to have to wait and see. This one could go either way with the pitching matchup.
Got to like the Phillies pitchers. Oswalt and Hamels both experienced the postseason before. These Giants, they're all new. Sanchez, Cain,
and young, and very young.
Very young.
I like the Giants in this series. Hopefully, they come out big. They got good pitching. You know, some decent hitters here and there. That's good. Good job, baseball. All right, let's go to the Jets. Jets play the Broncos here. Sanchez coming off a pretty decent game. The Jets coming off a big win. What do you see here for the Jets?
Well, what I see, Nick, most important stat in football, turnover ratio. The Jets are plus 11. Sanchez hasn't turned the ball over at all this year. 8 touchdowns, no picks. The only turnover was a Sean Green fumble week 1 against the Ravens. But moving on to Denver, Kyle Orton's second in the league in passing. Brandon Lloyd is top receiver, first in the league in receiving. Who would have thought that?
I know.
Got to shut him down.
The Broncos are going to want to throw the ball all over the field. I heard that the Broncos, they've thrown this year, they've thrown the ball 213 times. They ran for 113. They've thrown 100 more passes. And that's what's big because Revis coming off the hamstring. We don't know if he's going to be able to play. We really need him for this game to shut down the Denver
Well, we're going to see. The guy I think that's not getting enough talk, he's getting some talk, is LaDainian Tomlinson.
You're right.
This guy looks like the guy who he was in San Diego. And that's scary because the whole talk was, can LaDainian Tomlinson do Thomas Jones' role? He's doing one better than Thomas Jones right now. He's their #1 running back, and he looks phenomenal. We're going to see how healthy Revis is. As you mentioned, Broncos love to throw the ball. Kyle Orton's not a bad quarterback.
He's not.
No, he's an effective quarterback at what he does. So I'm going to go with the Jets. I think the defense is very good, and I don't think they've seen pressure like the Jets will bring. But it's going to be an interesting matchup from offense to defense.
If you had to pick today, Kyle Orton or Jay Cutler, who would you rather have?
That's a tough one. I'm probably going to go with Kyle Orton right now.
Kyle Orton in that trade.
I go with Cutler. Their record, 4-1. That's all you have to say. Okay, guys, good job. We're going to wrap things up. For Nick Cittadino and Tommy and Brian, this is Rapid Fire. Now I'm going to rate the weather.
Welcome to Spartan's weather report. Today's high temperature in Sparkill will be 64 degrees with the low of 47 degrees. The skies will be cloudy and gray with a possible chance of rain showers throughout the day. And now to our weekend forecast. Friday and Saturday, we will continue to have rainy and cloudy conditions with the highs in the upper 50s and the lows in the lower 40s. Saturday's high will be 62 degrees with the low of 46. The sun starts to come back as the nor'easter passes over the tri-state area with the highs in the upper 60s and the lows in the high to mid 40s. And now to our national weather. Starting off on the west coast, California will be experiencing sunshine. Moving down to New Mexico and the Kansas areas, who will be experiencing sunshine throughout the day. Taking it back up north to Wisconsin, who will be experiencing partly sunny skies. Florida will be experiencing periods of sunshine and clouds throughout the day. And now taking it back to the New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut tri-state area, who will be experiencing rain. Taking it back to you, Annie and Danielle in the studio.
Thanks so much for watching Spartan News. I'm Danielle Young.
And I'm Annie Cutt. We'll see you next week.